Well, this next speaker, there's no other way to introduce her but by the two names her mother called her. That was Gracia or Gracie. Friends, Senator Grace Poe-Llamanzares.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Bago po ako mag-umpisa, before I start my tribute to my mom, I would like to thank first the people who have helped us in the past years and also especially during the past days that we've gone through so much, especially with what happened to my mom. First, I'd like to thank Dr. Daniel Lipayon, my cousin. My mom's very proud of you. And his wife, Dr. Julie. May kwento ako dyan eh. Well, of course, we didn't really know what to do for my mom. She kept what she felt almost a secret. Kasi she'll always say, masakit, masakit. But we thought it was about her scoliosis. She didn't really point out where it was coming from. So, scoliosis is not naman life-threatening. So we didn't really think much about it. But then, increasingly, her appetite decreased. So, she didn't want to see. Ayaw niyang pumunta sa mga doktor. Ayaw niyang pumunta sa hospital. Ngayon, akala ng pinsan ko, si Jeff at si Joseph, more Jeff, na wise sila eh. So they told my mom, Mama Inday, iimbitahin lang namin, magba-barbecue kami sa bahay kasama si Daniel, Dr. Daniel, si Papa Chu, isang kaibigan namin, at magpa-barbecue lang kami sa baba. Sabi naman daw ng ni Mama, yeah, sige, go ahead. Because their plan is really to have Dr. Daniel go to her to examine her. So anyway, the dinner happened. When they finally went to her room, nakalock na ang pinto. See? So kung sabi ni Kuya kay Jeff, kung sa tingin mo, ang galing mo, mas wise pa sa'yo si Mama Inday. Alam na niya may plano ka. So anyway, aside from that, Dr. Daniel and Dr. Julie, in the middle of the night, they would really stay up to make sure that everything was okay, that at least my mom, Susan, was comfortable. They guided us through the treatments, the best treatment that we can still give her. So we really appreciate that. We wouldn't know what to do if both of you weren't around. So thank you so much. I'd like to thank also the Tabarkats because tonight, and the nights, the past nights, they have been the ones that are really organizing also the food, the setup, etc. So especially Tita Dolor, whom apparently siya lang palang inintay ng nanay ko. Kasi siya yung pinakuling dumating sa ospital. And her children, JP and Anes, thank you because we coordinated a lot of things with you. Thank you also to, of course, Malu, Pagar, Lao, Bibeth. Kasi si Bibeth naman talagang pagdating sa mga madamdaming mga masasabi tungkol kay JSP, as we call her, my mom. Siya talaga yung pinakamagaling dyan at mag-host. Thank you also, Viana, for being here every night, for taking care of her setup, for the food. You and Gaita, thank you so much. Even if Gaita's not part of the group, it feels like she had the same concern to make sure that it was a nice send-off for my mom. So thank you so much. Of course, Tita Helen, my mom's good friend. I would also like to thank Tita Norma Lim, eternally faithful inaanak of my mom, who through the years, every week would send food to her. Thank you, Tita Norma, at kahit dito nagpadala siya. Of course, her sister, Tita Teresing, ikaw na lang yung natirang kapatid dito na nakakapunta sa kanya or napupuntahan niya or nakikita kayo. So, I'm glad you were here, at least for her. Thank you, Tita Tess. And of course, Tita Pepe Rodrigo. Isa pa niya yung kausap kasama ni Tita Dolor araw-araw. At least you kept my mom sane during the pandemic. At syempre, yung mga kasama niya sa trabaho, hindi ko na po iisa-isahin. Pero maraming salamat. Kay Cory, kay Deo, kay Carlo, kay Coco, sa cast ng Ang Probinsyano at lahat pa ng mga nakatrabaho niya. Pinaligaya ninyo siya sa inyong pagkukwento sa kanya at para samahan siya. Aking asawa na si Neil, kasi minsan siya napapagbalingan ng galit ng nanay ko pag hindi ako available. So, pag tatawag ng nanay ko at wala ako, si Neil yung inaaway. But thank you, because you've always prioritized if my mom had any requests. I appreciate that. Of course, my kids, Hannah, Nika, and Brian. I know with Hannah and Nika, my mom is so forgiving. Parang anything they do, okay lang. The girls are, wonderful in her eyes. Brian took the brunt of it. Everything. You should do this. You should be this way. But Brian is a good sport, and I know a lot is resting on you. My mom is really expecting a lot from all of you, and especially you. For some reason, because when you were a baby, you were the only baby she really took care of. And I also like to thank you, Brian, for coordinating everything, for staying up. Sometimes Mama is not ready to come here yet because I have to go to work. You were here. Ako lang po ang kinikilala na sa papeles na anak ni Susan Roces. Ako rin po yung kilala siguro ng mga tao bilang anak niya. Pero hindi po totoo yon. Isa lang po ako sa napakarami niyang anak. At masasabi ko yon sapagkat napakaraming batang pinalaki niya at binigyan ng suporta. Pero higit sa lahat, ang talagang mga anak din niya kasama ko ay ang mga pinsan ko. Pero ngayon ay palagi namang tinuturing kong mga kapatid ko. Si Joseph at si Jeffrey. Siyempre, nung bata ako, hindi ako masyadong masaya na parang ba't may dalawang makukulit dito na mga batang lalaki. No? But eventually, I really appreciated so much of what you've done for my mom. If not for these two, I could never have done what they did for my mom. Their patience. Almost every day, they bring home something for her. They take care of her comfort. Kung nasa-sermonan ako noon, dahil sila na yung nakatira sa bahay niya, mas grabe sila ngayon. My mom couldn't have asked for better children. Both of you have been better children to her than I am. And that's the truth because, well, I got married so young and I had my own family, so my attention was really divided. But you've always focused on her. And your patience is endless. So, thank you so much. I know that she's gone, she's a matriarch, but Kuya, you take over. Okay, so now, I've been agonizing over the past how many days how to give a tribute to a remarkable woman. It's not easy. But then, I remember, and I'm returning to the time when I was first running for senator. And Carlitos and Vivek will remember this. Iniisip namin, anong magandang mensahe? What is a good message to have in our commercial? So we were thinking, anong magandang catchline, anong magandang sabihin, ganyan. ginawang simple ng nanay ko. Ang sabi lang niya, simple lang yan. Bakit mo gustong maging senador? O nga naman, di ba? That's what you convey to the public. So I told her why. I said, gusto kong may sapat na pagkain ng mga bata, may sapat na kita ang mga manggagawa at magsasaka. So that was the script. And then, Carlitos and Bibet added, o sige, yan ang sasabihin mo because that's what you mean. And then, Susan will say, promise, and I'm supposed to answer, promise po. Okay? So take, ginawa namin yung commercial. So after I said, sabi ni Susan, promise, and I said, promise po. Dinagdagan niya. Wala sa script. Sabi niya, pagbutihan mo. Perfect, di ba? Yan ang palagi niyang sinasabi na banta sa akin. Pagbutihan mo. Okay? So, susubukan pong pagbutihan ngayong gabi, Mama. Si Susan Roces ay kilala bilang isang superstar gaya ni FPJ. Pero Mama, pasensya na. This is your night. Gabi mo ngayon. Hindi ito tungkol kay Papa. Ikaw ang pinapangaralan ngayon. Mula nang mag-asawa siya, ang naging prioridad niya ay ang aking ama. So ang kanyang career ay isinantabi niya. Ang ginawa niya, inalagaan niya ang kanyang asawa. Si FPJ is larger than life. Maraming tumitingala kay FPJ. Pero si FPJ ay FPJ dahil sa likod niya, meron isang matapang at maalagang asawa na mahal siya. So lahat ng mga pelikula, halos lahat ng mga pelikula ni FPJ, bago ilabas, bago yan i-shoot, silang dalawa ang nagpupuyat, nagsasagutan ng mga dialogue. Itong Inday, itong sasabihin ko. Sabihin niya, maganda yan, Rani. O kaya, Rani, siguro mas maganda kung ganito. So in short, they collaborated. But she was always in the sidelines. And it was FPJ who reaped the recognition and the awards. So anyway, marami siyang, hindi naging madali ang buhay nila. Marami sa inyo dito may negosyo. Alam ninyo, pag may negosyo kayo, pinapagulong ninyo ang pera. Di ba? Sinasabi ng iba, wow, ang laki ng kita ni FPJ. Totoo, malaki talaga yung kita niya. Pero mas malaki ang gastos niya. Dahil sa bawat kinikita, kailangan magpo-produce ka ulit at ang daming tinutulungan. Hindi lamang kamag-anak, kung hindi hindi masyadong kilala. Talagang, yun na lang ang kahuli-hulihang siguro 100 niya, bibigay pa niya. So, yung nanay ko, pinagkasyang lahat kung ano man ang meron kami. Nung bandang huli, syempre, alam naman natin pumasok yung tatay ko sa politika. Ayaw na ayaw ng nanay ko noon eh. Sabi niya, bakit pa kailangan gumawa niya? Bakit pa papasok siya? Sabi niya, ang dami na talagang naghihirap. Yun ang pinakamabilis na paraan kung maayos ang pamamalakad na matulungan sila. So anyway, sinuportahan siya ng nanay ko. Pero nung namayapa siya, nung namatay si FPJ, doon nag-umpisang umusbong muli ang katauhan ng tunay na Jesusa po. Doon muli lumabas kung sino talaga siya. Jesusa po blossomed again in her career in television. And that was another outlet for her to be able to express herself because she was really distraught when my father died. Pero at least dahil sa trabaho, nagkaroon siya muli ng pagkakataon na maibigay o mailabas sa kanyang she can express herself once more. At hindi lamang yon, nakita ng mga tao, si Susan Roces pala, hindi lamang maganda, hindi lamang magaling umarte, ang tapang pala niyan. So doon lumabas yung mga salita, katulad ng, hindi ko tinatanggap ang iyong sorry. Not once, but twice. Ang sinungaling ay kapatid ng magnanakaw. At nung sinasabi mo ba na dapat ay mag-resign, umalis na sa pwesto, ano. Basta they were trying to frame her. And she said, ikaw nagsabi niyan, hindi ako. She was actually quite feisty, acerbic in her words sometimes. And let me share with you a few things. I wish I had written more, but I'm sure I have it written somewhere, hopefully. These are other things that she would tell me. Because sometimes I would call her, and I was so frustrated. I can't understand why, this has to be this way. And my mom would always say, anak, mga responsableng tao ang nangungonsume. In short, if you care and you're responsible, you're the one that really gets worried. You're the one that's affected. So naisip ko, because I need to be responsible. Next, when I was also complaining that there were some that were criticizing me and attacking me, my mom said, anak, mahirap mawala ng kaaway. I go, ano? Mahirap mawala ng kaaway. Mas okay na may kaaway ka para palagi mong binabantayan ang ginagawa mo, tinatapangan mong loob mo, at ginagawa mong mas mabuti ang sarili mo para tama ka at hindi sila. Okay, isa pa. When I said, Moms, I think you should start dating again. She said, aanihin ko, when love blooms, wala na akong ibu-bloom. Sabi niya sa akin. Sabi niya, ako, hindi ako nagpapapayat. Sabi ko, well, Mom, you're okay. As long as you're healthy. No, I'm trying not to, I'm really purposely not making an effort to lose weight. I just want to be healthy. Because all of this in my body, that's my bodyguard. I go, what do you mean bodyguard? Because you're tough? No. Walang titingin sa akin pag ganitong itsura ko. Okay, so isa pa yan na sinabi niya. But this for me takes the cake, okay? She's really hilarious. She told me once, and I don't know what came up, why she said this. Lahat tayo may tinatagong kalandian. Okay? Huwag lang tayong magpapahalata. At lalong-lalo nang huwag tayong magpapahuli. I mean, she really had a great sense of humor. Okay? Very sarcastic, but very witty. Mababaw lang ang kanyang kaligayahan. Mahilig siya sa crossword puzzles. Well, alam na natin, noong nagka-pandemic, nanonood siya ng Netflix. Mahilig siya magtanim. Hindi ko makakalimutan na dinadala niya kami palagi sa may tabing ilog at maglalatag doon ng lamesa at magkakamay kami. Simple lang po ang nanay ko dahil lumaki siya sa hirap at hindi niya sabi niya, anak, kaya malapit kami sa tao at lalong-lalo na ang tatay mo. Dahil hindi namin kinalimutan kung paano maging mahirap. At sa kanyang buhay, hindi siya mahilig sa mga signature, mga ganyan. Kasi yung lola ko, palaging nag-iipon. Hindi sila pasikat ng tatay ko. Kaya ang tamang sinabi ng anak ko, ang pinaka-naiinis siya is kung nagyayabang kami. At kung... Anyway, to the point na nung kinuha namin yung gamit niya, parang lang yun. Nakaligpit na yung mga gamit niya sa kwarto. Sa tingin ko nung medyo nakakatayo pa siya, inayos na niya lahat. Mabilis namin nakuha ang damit na sinabi nga ni Tita Dolor, nabanggit sa kanya, na iniisip ko rin na pwedeng isuot nung nakatanggap ng National Artist Award yung tatay ko. Pero kung makikita mo yung gamit ng nanay ko, hindi mamahalin. Usually, oy, bigay ito ni Joseph, bigay ito ni Brian, bigay ito ni Dolor, bigay ito ni Tita Pepe. In short, she valued what you gave her, no matter what the price. Even if it was really, really inexpensive. Basta napansin ko lang sa tingin ko, handang-handa na po yung nanay ko. Pero handa siya sapagkat marami na siya natulungan at ang huli pa ang sabi nga ng Tita Teresing ko, ipaalala mo sa tao yung kwento mo na yung mga tao, pag pumupunta sa bahay mo na humingi ng tulong, hindi talagang kaliligtaan, hindi tulungan yan. O kaya pag nilalapitan siya. Kaya yung mga bungi na pumupunta sa kanya, pag alis, may ngipin na. Yun ang sabi ng tita. So, totoo yun. Marami pa akong gustong sabihin, pero syempre, mahaba-haba na rin ito. Nais kong muli kayong pasalamatan na naririto kayo ngayon. Pero ang nanay ko kasi mataas talaga yung expectation. Hindi naman sa mataas na pinipilit ka, pero gusto niya talaga na kung may gagawin ka, gawin mong maayos, ang trabaho mo, tapusin mo, magpakatotoo ka, huwag mong walain ang sarili mo. Palagi na sinasabi sa akin. Huwag ka matakot pag ikaw ay tama at naniniwala ka sa ginagawa mo. Mas madali kung kakampi mo ang katotohanan. Pero, gayon pa man sa lahat ng yan, ang sinasabi niya sa akin, pag may mga issue, sasabihin niya, anak, huwag ka na makialam dyan. Delikado yan. Ang sinasabi niya, ayokong magkaroon ng anak na bayani. I don't want my child to be a hero. Dahil ang mga bayani, bantayog na lang at mga statwa, hindi ko sila makakasama. Pero ang mga tinuro mo sa akin, katangian ng mga bayani, hindi ko kaya palagi, pero yun yung tinuro mo sa akin. Magsalita ng totoo, ipaglaban ko anong tama. Pati naman si Papa, ganun din, di ba? Kaya nga, sabi niya, tingnan mo si Rani, gusto niya makatulong, ano nangyari sa kanya? Kaya ikaw, mas gusto kong buhay ka nandito. Ngayong gabi, Ma, ang masasabi ko lang, ikaw ang bayani namin. Dahil sa hirap at ginhawa, talagang tinaguyod mo ang aming pamilya. Hindi naging madali. Nung malapit na siyang mamayapa, hindi pa naman namin alam din, pero kinausap ko siya, sabi ko, Ma'am, can you please see the doctor? Or at least go to the hospital, or at least see the doctor. If not for yourself, at least for us. Especially Joseph and Jeffrey, who've been so worried and caring for you. And ang sabi niya, I've been putting the feelings of other people before my own ever since. I'm already 80 years old. I'm ready. This time, I will think of me. And I really think she deserves that. So, moms, for now, I'll say goodbye. I will just say that in my heart, you will be the woman that I most admire. And you will be the woman that I'm most scared of. If in the past, I keep telling people, the helpers or my staff, please don't tell my mom that I have a hearing today that will be televised, because for sure she will call me and give me tips about what I said, or how I look, or what's the best camera angle for me. But now, you're not there anymore physically, but it's even more scary because I know you're around. So even in my thoughts, you'll be present. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank the woman who I owe everything to. And to many of you, I share with you, she shared with you the love a mother can give, not just to Joseph, Jeffrey, and me, but also to many of you, my cousins, some children of friends. So, muli sa inyong lahat, maraming salamat at higit sa lahat sa aking nanay. Moms, please help me always stay true to myself and remind me if I'm already taking the wrong path or forgetting what you've taught me. There's nothing I want more than to make you and Papa proud. So good night till we meet again, moms. I love you.
Tonight you have heard words of love from a loving daughter, a loving family, a loving circle of friends. You're in the embrace of a woman who has so cared for not only us, for who we are, but for the hundreds of thousands, no, the millions who inspire. The face that refreshes has come a long way from boxing era daw to being Mrs. Fernando Poe Jr. And as a woman on her own, Nora Flora, Holacap, endorsing only the products that she believed in and trusting only the truly trustworthy. With so much love here now, I ask you to look at the person beside you with your best Susan Roces smile. Not once, but twice.